All right, baby, let's go. Get a home run, baby. Love the Mets. Let's go, Mets.
All right, we are back. This is Game in the Right Way, and this is the Mets scoreboard and play-by-play. I'm Billy Wright, and tonight the Mets will take on the Phillies of a three-game series. Some good news or some bad news, I don't know. I'll let you guys decide, but it happened. I was finally awarded a Christmas present early, and Mendoza was let go. And that, to me, could be the difference that this team will take on for the rest of the season. Thank you. It may just be the beginning of the end. In other words, this season will probably be a wash, of course, and then they'll rebuild. So I basically what I did was I put a poll out and see who is happy about it, and if it's okay, so we'll do that later. The newest interim manager is Andy Green. He's coming from wearing a suit and tie upstairs to taking care of the team now. I think he was in charge of. I want to say that he was in charge of making the decisions on who they pick and all that stuff. But we'll find out how he will do. I mean, I think he was a San Diego Padre manager, and he probably 500 in the time that in the 3 years that he was there. But to me, it's just a changing of it's just a change of scenery. It's a change of like, in other words, you'll find out what's going on now. So before he was let go, I think he brought up the pitcher that's going to be pitching tonight for the Mets, and that'll be Zach Thornton. He's 0-1, 8.31, 3 strikeouts, 1.38 WHIP in one game. So Zach is going to be on the mound, and he's going to go against Zach Wheeler. So 2 Zachs going at it in Citi Field tonight. So we'll see. But let's get the lineups going. We'll take care of that right now. So, I mean, I'm just, like I said, I woke up and it was my son that actually sent me the text saying, well, you got your wish, Mendoza's gone. And I was like, really? All right. I mean, all I wanted was just a change of guard. And so hopefully something could happen. I mean, I look at the lineup today, and I'm not really happy with the lineup, because I don't think that, like I said, you're not playing your best first baseman in Ventos. You got Mauricio, who really has trouble with, but then again, he's on second now. I think he was a second baseman as he was coming up. I'm not sure, but we'll see what happens, and we'll go. You guys let me know what's going on, what you think. But anyway, we got for the Phillies, Trey Turner batting first, Kyle Schwarber batting second, Bryce Harper third, Alec Boehm fourth, Brandon Marsh fifth. I don't know the guy's name. Hill sixth, JT Realmuto seventh, Bryson Stout as eighth, and Emando Sosa batting ninth. For the Mets, and this ain't going to be easy because Zach Wheeler, homegrown talent from the New York Mets, unfortunately, again, we give away. Yeah, I know, we give away talent. We're good at that. And also great pitching. But here he will face Carson Binge, Juan Soto batting second, Bo Bichette batting third, Francisco Lindor is in the lineup batting fourth, Jared Young batting fifth, A.J. Ewing batting sixth, Ronnie Mauricio seventh, Brett Beatty eighth, and Luis Torrens batting ninth. So that is going to be the lineups. The game should start about 5 minutes. So, like I was saying, I mean, it's something that needed to be done. It's a shame that in his first season he did do good, but then it went downhill from here. He I think he finishes with a two, a 200 and I think it might be 209 to 195 as a New York Met manager. It just went down. I mean, you have to say that it still needs to be. Who knows what's going to happen? I mean, but that the owner was not going to sit there and allow. I mean, everything was happening. I mean, it was just every time you looked, people wanted the head of Mendoza, so you knew it was coming. I just didn't think, you know, last night would be the night. I thought it would have been earlier, much earlier than this, when they lost the 12 games. Now they're in a 6-game losing streak, and they're going against one of the hottest teams in the major leagues, the Phillies. They're only 4 games back of the Braves, and they are basically top of the wild card. So they got a lot to play for. The Mets just need to get going. I mean, they're 34 and 47, 15 games out. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like you really can't worry about that. I mean, his record was 206 and 199. I was a little off. So, unfortunately, we did reach it. Like I said, his first year, he reached the playoffs, but we lost to the Dodgers in 2024. But then after that, it went right down the hill. Now, this interim manager, Andy Green, with the Padres was 274 and 366 record from 2016 and 2019. So I don't know what's going to change. Maybe something might change. Maybe this guy can click with the Mets. I don't know. But all I'm saying is that it's a change in the line. It's a change in the Mets. When they walked in today, it's different now. It's not the same person. Maybe they'll click. Maybe they won't. I don't know. But you got to, it's a start. So we'll see what happens if the Mets are going to be trading at the deadline. We'll see. I really don't know. But the first thing that happened now is this. So if they're going to start to, fire sale or, get rid of their team, we'll find out. So we'll find out tonight what goes on with the Mets. But I'm telling you right now, this is not going to be easy, especially when you're going against Wheeler and the team that I think the last 3 games, I think it's a record that they hit 3 home runs in the 9th inning to, I think it was 3 home runs to basically take over a game, and win it. So they're not going to be, and of course you got Schwarber, and not to mention you got Harper. In the last series, you got 1 cycle in the first 5 innings of a game. That's got to be, I've never seen that happen, and then he almost did it in the second game. He was just a triple off. So it's not going to be easy. Do I feel a lot better? Well, yeah, because I was one of those people that are screaming for the head of Mendoza, and it finally happens. So now we can find out where the cancer was, and if it was Mendoza, or it's just that the Mets just don't have the team this year. So that's it. So we'll find out. So yeah, just about to get started here. It's going to be a long weekend of Mets baseball. Unfortunately, I will not be doing tomorrow's game because I will be doing the MLB game, Saturday afternoon game that I do. I will pick a team that I will take. I will pick 2 teams and I'll do it. But I'll be back on the Friday. I'm sorry. Back on the Saturday. Whoa, boy. Okay, we're gonna make mistakes now. So I got to introduce my buddy here, and he's not there yet. There he is, Woody. Anyway, thank you, Woody. On Sunday, so we'll be back after that. So we'll do tonight's and Sunday, and hopefully, maybe, who knows, the Mets will be trying to sweep the series, or at least win the series. That would be nice. A good start, right? So, but like I said, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be really hard. These Phillies are flying high. with of course, the change of change of their manager, and then you got the great Don Mattingly. So there you go. So here we go. We got the kid Zach Thornton. He pitched on May 20th at Washington. He gave up 4 hits, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts. And this is going to be his in 4.1 innings. This is his second major league start tonight. So he's going to face a team, like I said, that's not easy. And yeah, so getting ready just about to start. And we'll see what goes on. First pitch is starting. And here comes the, oh my God. And I'm talking to you guys, and I forgot to put 3D. First pitch is swung on, and that ball is off the wall in left field. And that's going to be Trey Turner's going to hit a double, just like that. First pitch from the kid. And I apologize, the 3D I forgot to put up, but just to let you know that the 3D sometimes is ahead, so just no spoilers, and let me take care of it. But right now, there's a double from Trey Turner, and just like that, the weekend's going to begin on a bad note right now. Got Kyle Schwarber coming up. Now, I think, like I said, I think that they called the kid up before Mendoza was fired. I don't know. But here comes Kyle Schwarber batting .255, 29 home runs, 52 RBIs. The last series against the Mets, he was 6 for 13 with those 4 home runs. Next pitch is a ball, 2-0. We got a 2-0 count on him. Two-0 count. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a base hit past the second baseman. And they're going to hold him at third. It's going to be a first and third already in this game. Wow. Like I said, you put a rookie in against a lineup like this, don't be surprised that this kid doesn't make it through the first inning. But like I said, this is what they got. They got nothing. They got no starting pitching. They're all either in the IL or they traded one and then they put Singer in the bullpen. So Bryce Harper's up, batting .269. Pitch is swung on and fouled off. 0-1. $18 homers, 47 RBIs. Wow. Next pitch is swung on, and that's going to be a base hit past shortstop, and there's a run-scoring single, and that's 3 hits in a row. 3 hits in a row. The Phillies are leading 1-0. Now remember, last series, the Cubs scored over 32 runs. The Phillies before that scored 27 or 8. All of a sudden, now the Mets are giving up 1 run already in the first inning. There is no outs. And Alec Bohm is coming up. Does not look good. Definitely does not look for this team. Bohm is batting .223, 9 homers, 42 RBIs. He was 4 for 12 in that series. A double and 2 RBIs. Next pitch is low. We got a 2-0 count. The Mets still got the same pitching, pitching coaches. So we'll probably be seeing them any minute now. This kid is being rattled up, and here comes the pitching coach. And this is just, like I said, what are you going to do? You fire the coach, fine. But you basically put a rookie in there. When I saw the rookie coming in, and I'm like, what? Against the Phillies. So they're just going to chew him up and spit him out. The highest batting average this month with the runners in scoring position, they're 337. They're number 1, the Phillies, this month. Don't be surprised if the Phillies take over the Braves for first place. And I'm the person that really would never say it, but I'm saying it today. We got a 2-0 count. Swung on and fouled off. We got a 2-1 count now. Phillies know it. They're in the bull. They're in their what do you call it? Having a great time. And why not? Why not? Look where they are in the standings. Because they did what they had to do. They did that. They took out their manager and put in another manager to change the whole chemistry. 3-1 count. And that pitch is swung on and just foul. We got a 3-2 count. We finally got a 3-2 count. Looking for their first out. Alec Boehm, 318, with runners in scoring position. Three-two pitch coming. That pitch is swung on and fouled back. Still 3-2. I know the kid must be nervous, but still, you know. 3-2 count. That pitch is swung on and struck him out. We got his first strikeout of the game. That's something. Work on that now. 1 gone. If he can get out of this inning with just a 1-run score, maybe he can, relax himself. Here comes Brandon Marsh, batting .324. First pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 1. 12 homers, 41 RBIs, 7 home runs this month. 7 home runs this month from Marsh. Here comes the pitch, and that's swung on and missed. Swung on and fouled back. It's 0-2 now. We got an 0-2 count going here. His last 5 games, he's 9 for 21. .429 average. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and that ball is shot to first. And what a play by the first baseman. He gets the out, but the runners move up to second and third. But what a play by Young. He dove and made the play. Give him a nice play right there. Nice diving stop. He stopped for 2 runs from scoring, really. Or at least a 1 run. 2 outs, runners on second and third, and it's going to bring up Derek Hill batting .250, 6 home runs, 13 RBIs in 61 games. First pitch is a strike call. 0-1. 1-0 Phillies just starting out. Second and third. 2 outs and 1 strike on Derek Hill. .0-1. Pitch is swung on and fouled off. 0-2 we got here. Trying to work his way out of this little jam. Just giving up the 1 run. That would be awesome. Yeah, hey, Gary. I couldn't believe it. My son told me this morning, and he struck him out. Yeah, my son told me this morning. No run, 1 run, 1, 2, 3 hits, and 2 left on. We go to the bottom of the first. The Mets have come up. It's 1-0 Phillies. No, that's good. At least the kid got out of that inning. That's pretty cool. He got himself out of it. Only just a 1 run. Yeah, my son told me. I was like, really? I was like, nah, it's not true, right? They didn't do it. And they did it. I believe, like I said, I believe Green worked upstairs, and he worked for the Padres, and he had a terrible record for 3 years with the under 500. So, but it's something to change the whole, the locker room. I still don't like what he put in the lineup tonight, but you know what? At least Mendoza's not doing it. So, and I think that Mendoza, Gary, was the guy who bring the kid Thornton up before he was fired, I believe. So we'll see. Coming up for the Mets is Binge, Soto, and Bichette against Zach Wheeler. Like I said, Zach. I every time I hear Zach Wheeler, I hear Jacob deGrom, and they're pitching, and they're still pitching lights out. I get very upset with the Mets. So, but what are you gonna do? Maybe tonight, Zach's a little bit off. Maybe the Mets get a little bit of a spark because of the firing. We'll see. We will see. Oh, I see the manager now. Okay. We will see. Well, it all starts tonight. You know what I'm saying? Either you're going to change this, or we're going to be a seller at, like I said, the trading deadline. First pitch to Binge is a ball. Binge is batting .256. Zach Wheeler, like I said, he's 7-1, 18 walks and 69 strikeouts. Next pitch is inside, 2-0. Yeah, exactly. Stern saved his own job. You're right. You're right. I know. 2-0 count, and that's a strike call, 2-1. Exactly. He's going to watch now the rest of the way. And if it's not going to be his liking, you can say goodbye to Stern at the end of the year. Next pitch is a strike call. We got a 2-2 count. So it's baby steps, like I said, baby steps for the 9 home runs, 30 RBIs. His last time in the series was 5 for 12 at last when they played in Philadelphia. Next pitch is swung on. That's going to be a base hit up the middle, and that's a hit for the Mets there. First at bat, first hit. All right, return the favor. That's what we need to do. That's definitely what we need to. Brings up Juan Soto, .299 average, 17 homers and 38 RBIs. First pitch is swung on and fouled back. Exactly, yeah. Next pitch is swung on and fouled back again. It's 0-2. .02 count. Next pitch is swung on and hit pretty deep. back there, and he catches it and robs him. He robbed him of a home run. Oh my God! He went over the fence, Hill, and he robbed him. He robbed Juan Soto of a 2-run home run. Oh, you got to give him that MVP. Oh, wow. What a rob. He went over the fence and he took it back. Unbelievable. I thought that was gone, and even so Juan Soto thought it was gone. He jumped over the center field fence and caught it and brought it back. What a catch. Wow. Unbelievable. Figures that. Here comes Bo Bichette. And he's swinging and he fouls it back. Wow, he got robbed. Bo Bichette is batting .254. Who is this Hill guy? I hear about him. And that's a swinging strike. We got an 0-2 count. Yep. Well, the Knicks got their championship. 10 home runs, 45 RBIs in 81 games. 1 for 12 in the series against the Phillies. He's 0-2 right now. It's Bo Bichette. And that's outside. Unbelievable, man. Took that. Oh. He goes a 1-2 pitch, and he struck him out. First strikeout for Wheeler. Here comes Francisco Lindor. Second game back. 214, 2 homers, 5 RBIs in 25 games. First pitch is a strike call. Oh, I cannot believe. Yeah, well, Soto got robbed. Did you see that, Gary? What a catch by Hill in the outfield. He brought that ball back. 0-1 count. Pitches swung on and fouled back. He's 0-2. Unbelievable. That's the tough one right there. Man. .02 count. And that pitch is up high. 1-2. One-two count. Low 2-2. We got a 2-2 count. Runner on first. It's 1-0. Bottom of the first. Swung on and fouled back. Still 2-2. And I think Binge was running on that. He's got to go back to first. Still 2-2. Soto still can't believe he got robbed. Hey. Gotta hit a lot. You gotta hit it really hard, man. Get away from that center fielder, man. Whew. Unbelievable. Two-two pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Still 2-2. Make him work. That's what we want. We want Wheeler to work, get his pitch count up, and get him out of this game as quick as you can. Two-two count, and that's going to be upstairs. 3-2. We got a 3-2 count going here. Here comes the 3-2 pitch, and that ball is flied out to center field. That's an easy play for Hill, and he'll make the catch, and that retires the side. So, no runs, 1 hit, a robbed home run by Hill. Going to the top of the second, it's 1-0 Phillies. Oh boy. Oh boy, really? Probably, who knows? You never know. Alright, so 1 hit, 1 left. Okay, so coming up for the Phillies will be JT Realmuto, Bryson Stout, and Emando Sosa. Man, they would have been up 2-1 with that. I can't believe it. Got to give him a nice. That was a nice nice catch. But Mets really don't need that right now. They need some excitement. Need to win. You know. It's not gonna be easy. First part is done. Let's see what happens next. Buyers or sellers? That's what I should have put for the poll, but I just put, are you happy with Mendoza being fired? So we'll check that in at the when the 4th inning comes along. See what everybody says. Yeah, so. JT Realmuto is up. First pitch is ball low. JT is a .203 batting average. 5 homers and 24 RBIs. In the last series against the Mets, he was 2 for 11. 2 doubles. Ground ball. That's going to be a nice play by Lindor, and he gets him out. Nice play by Lindor there. Score that 6-3. Put out. Two-time Gold Glover now we have on the field. Francisco Lindor. Brings up Bryson Stout. He's batting .238, 7 home runs, 40 RBIs. He was 3 for 12 and a double and an RBI and a stolen base in the last series against the Mets. Next pitch is a 2-strike count we got now. Borton's thrown 23 pitches. Oh, and 2, and here's the pitch, and it's swung on, and it's strike out. Okay, the kid seemed to feel, he's starting to feel, you know, that's his second strikeout. 2 outs. Easy inning will be nice for the kid. And Emando Sosa coming up, batting .233. And he's 5 homers, 24 RBIs in 46 games. He was 2 for 7. And that's a swing. That's 0-2. Look at this. Got a 2-strike count on Sosa. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and that's going to be in the dirt, 1-2. No, I don't think he does. I don't know. I'm not sure. And that's going to be a shot, and Lindor leaps up and makes the catch, and that is the inning. So, quick inning, no runs, no hits, none left. We go to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Phillies. Nice plays out there by Lindor. It's good to have defense, you know. It's going to bring up Young, A.J. Ewing, and Ronnie Mauricio for the Mets coming up. I'm not sure. I don't know. I mean, I know that. Yeah, I think he was there in spring. I don't know. I really don't know. That's a good question. Gotta look that up. But I was thinking that too. I was telling my son, I was like, you know what? Hey, why not? Well, I was throwing out names. He was telling me they were thinking. Somebody was saying that Albert Pujols they were thinking about, and I was like, oh, I mean, I was thinking Carlos Beltran or Wally Backman, you know. But you know, I don't know. Who knows? This guy might turn this team around, and he might be the manager. Green. I don't know. Too early to decide, I guess, unless they want to do it quick. I can see there's a lot of Philly fans here today. No, I don't think Stearns is a baseball guy. I don't know how he even, you know, like I said, you looked at him at Milwaukee and they saw that and they're like, oh, we'll bring him in. I don't know. It's going to bring up Jared Young. First pitch to Jared Young is a called strike. He's batting .242. 6 homers and 13 RBIs in 36 games. Next pitch is check swing foul. We got an 0-2 count. And that's a ball, 1-2. Green was from upstairs. He's up in the offices. He came down. I'm not sure if he's director of personnel or something. I don't remember what they said. 1-2 pitch, and that's swung on, and that is hit out, and it might. Oh no, second baseman out, and right field makes the catch. That's one gone. A.J. Ewing's coming up. Zach Wheeler and J.T. Realmuto are their Gold Glovers in the field. Ewing is batting .261, and that pitch is outside. It's 1-0. 3 homers, 15 RBIs in 41 games this season. He was 4 for 8, a double and 2 RBIs in the Phillies series. He's starting to get himself going again. That's a ball. That's 2-0. He did play for the Mets for like 4 or 5 games. I can't remember when it was. I saw his uniform. It was a Met uniform so he did play for the Mets. Green. And a ground ball. That's going to go past the second baseman. That's going to be a base hit for A.J. Ewing. Fast runner on first base. Second hit for the Mets. And that's going to bring up Ronnie Mauricio. called up the other day. 216 average, 1 home run, 2 RBIs. First pitch is swung on and missed. 0-1. Next pitch is inside and a bluffed. AJ was bluffing. 1-1. Got a 1-1 count here. Next pitch is swung on and missed. We got a 1-2 count. One-two count. Throw to first. They got him picked off. And a rundown. He goes back. And Harper boots it. And he's going to be safe at second. Harper gets the ball and he boots it. And Ewing is safe at second base. They had him in a rundown. Turner throws it, and I think they're going to give it on Turner because Turner actually threw it in the dirt. So it's going to be an error on Turner, allowing AJ Ewing to get the second. We got a 1-2 count on Mauricio. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball right to Turner, and 2 outs, and AJ Ewing goes to third. So 4-3 put out. And here comes Brett Beatty, which me personally did not want Brett Beatty over Ventos. And now with the man on third, let's see what he does. Brett Beatty is batting .217, 3 home runs, 26 RBIs in 77 games. So I don't know. That's why I looked at this lineup, and it's a fly ball, and he's going to go, and it's going to be caught by the left fielder, and that's going to be the inning. So right there, man left on third. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We're going to the top of the third. It's 1-0 Phillies. So right there, you put Beatty in instead of Ventos. So I don't get it. So either Green is just going by what, I don't know what he's going really. Maybe he just didn't have time to make the lineup. I don't know. Who knows what's going on? But I think that Ventos should have been in the game. But either way, nothing I can do about it. All right, so we're going to the top of the third, and coming up for the Phillies will be the top of the lineup: Turner, Schwarber, and Harper. So what are you going to do, right? Well, no, like I said, I mean, Cohen heard everything. I mean, you didn't just hear it. He probably didn't just hear it from us. It was all over the place. Everywhere he heard it, that Mendoza should not be the manager. And probably he's still going to hear it that Stern shouldn't be the general manager. So who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Like I said, he's giving Stern the year. Let's see what happens. That's a ball to Turner. He doubled his first time up, and he scored a run. Next pitch is swung on, and that's hit down the. Oh, it hits the bag, Beatty, and here we go. Here's where I get nuts. Beatty threw it. Young in the dirt. This is not what we don't need. This we don't need people that cannot play the field. Beatty threw it off the. I mean, Young had to stretch for it. And there's a man on. I think it's going to be an error. It should be an error. Can't give him a base hit on that. I wouldn't. Anyway, they're on already. Here comes Schwarber. He's 1 for 1. Single in the first. I mean, come on. I just told you. Vento should be in the game. And they put. I don't. Forget it. I'm not, Just be happy that we have the new manager. 2-0 count to Schwarber. I think it's an error. I think it's going to be an E5. I'm leaving it as an E5 right now. Next pitch is swung on and missed. 2-1. Here comes the pitch, and that's low. We got a 3-1 count. Opens the floodgates with errors. I'm telling you. 3-1 pitch. Throw to first. Back is 1 in disengagement. He gets 2. And of course, if he doesn't get him on the third, he gets the base. I've never seen it before. I'd like to see it, see what happens. We got a 3-1 count to Schwarber. Turner on first. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a call strike. Umpire does say he went around 3-2. We got a 3-2 pitch. Exactly, he was. You know what? When he was younger, Keith Hernandez was helping him. I remember that when Keith was there, and he was out there showing him how to do the scoop and everything. But Ventos can play first, and he can scoop. And that's a ball 4, and he walks him, which I think is a better thing to do instead of giving up a massive 2-run home run, in my opinion, because that's what he was doing in Philadelphia. But they got the dangerous Bryce Harper, who's already started his cycle because he got a single and an RBI. So he might just go for the cycle again. It doesn't get easier, this lineup. They're built. They're perfectly perfect. I don't even know who the guy is, Ed Jock. I mean, I don't know who the guy's name is, but he's got a good team. He didn't say no to Schwarber at his age. There's a 1-0 pitch. Next pitch is up ball, 2-0. This poor kid, Thornton's got to come against this lineup. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? How many times can this kid get out of trouble? 2-0 count. That ball is swung on. Is it deep? Going back is Binge. He makes the catch. And that's a tag up by Turner, but that's a big out right there. Getting Harper. It's now 1st and 3rd. Harper thought he just missed it. I thought he almost got it too when they panned over there, but he just missed it. And it's going to bring up Bohm, who struck out his first time up. Still an opportunity for a double play. You get out of this inning. That's called strike. 0-1. 40 pitches from the kid. Not sure how long Green's going to make him go. Like to see him go 5 at least. Next pitch is this line drive to third. Taylor with the double play. Unassisted double play. He's been, I tell you right now, that was an awesome play right there for Taylor. So the Mets get out of it. Double play. No runs. No hits. 2 left on. We're going to the bottom of the third. 1-0. Very nice double play. See? You got to show some gold glove stuff sometimes, you know? Young, I meant to say Young. I'm sorry. I keep thinking Taylor. I always saw Taylor at first. It's Young. I apologize. Coming up for the Mets will be Torrens, Binge, and Soto. Soto trying to revenge that home run that was taken away. I'm sure he's thinking about it. I'm sure he's thinking about that. They got lucky because that error really could have really... And the error in the walk really almost... Ugh. Exactly. I'm saying, I mean, Atlanta Braves thought they were going to breeze, but there's a team, the Phillies, are right there. Head-to-head matchup could take, I think they're 4 games back of them, so head-to-head matchup could come down to taking over first place. I'm just looking to see if the Mets can, get to 500. That's what I'm looking for them this year. 500 or more. If you can get there, and there's still time left, then you'd worry about it. It's Torrens up. First pitch to Torrens is a strike. He's batting .216 this season. 1 home run, 15 RBIs in 49 games played. Next pitch is outside, 1-1. After this inning, I'll check the poll, see what's up with the what people are thinking about the firing of Mendoza. If you like it or don't like it. 1-2 count. We got a 1-2 count. Wheeler's thrown 35 pitches in bottom of the third now. One-two pitch, and that's upstairs, outside, 2-2. Yeah. I would say Cora. That would be perfect. But who knows? 3-2 count. Zach Wheeler's got a 2.11 in minimum of 10 starts this year, lowest. And that is a strikeout. Second strikeout for Wheeler. Brings up Carson Binge, who singled his first time up. First pitch is swung on and missed. 0-1. Yeah. That's a ball. 1-1. Crazy things have happened. You know that, man. Especially against them when they were in first place all the way until after the All-Star break, and then they went down to 2s last year. So you know what I'm saying? Let's reverse it now. 1-1 count. That's a strike 1 and 2 swinging. One, 2 count, and that's a ball. That's 2 and 2. Two count, and that's a ground ball. Turner gets it, and he gets it over the first. That's an out. Score it 4-3. That's 2 gone. It's going to bring up Juan Soto, who was robbed by Hill for a 2-run home run his first time up. Hill brought that ball back in. It almost reminded me of Andy Chavez's takeaway from the Cardinals. He jumps and leaps, and he brings it back. So Juan is out for blood, hopefully. 1-0 count. This time Juan's got to hit it like upper deck. 1-0 count. That's going to be a call to strike, and Juan's shaking his head, blah, 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 but still, both teams still have their challenges, so nobody's using them. Ball, 2-1. Two-one pitch, and that's fouled back. We got a 2-2 count. Stop showing me that pitch, that home run. I robbed. I don't need to see it anymore, please. We know he robbed it. 2-2 pitch, and there, ball, 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. And it's going to be called a strike 3. And why don't you challenge it, Soto? Don't talk about it. Challenge it. Struck him out. He don't challenge it. He forgot. He don't challenge it. If you don't think it was a strike, challenge it. Why argue with the umpire? It may have not been a strike. But anyway, he did strike out. He didn't challenge it. No runs, no hits, none left. At the end of 3, 1-0 Philly. And we'll check that. Like I said, let's see. We'll see what people think about the firing of Mendoza. Did you like it or did not? So here we go. Let's look. Well, we got 9 votes. I thank you for the votes. And unanimously, 100% yes. I can't vote, but I would have definitely put yes. You know I would have. So that was easy. 100% yes. Well, my wife is texting me. Hold on. Yeah, she's at lunch break. Or no, break, I think. One second, I gotta check my daughter because yesterday I left her and she was painting her desk. That's what happens when you got an 11-year-old. Give me 1 second. Jenny, you good? You're not painting anything, right? All right, better be. You better be. Mommy loves you. I had to check because I got in trouble yesterday. Got yelled at. I don't need to get yelled at. Kids get bored and they do it. You know, they don't want to use their electronics. Anyway, Brandon Marsh, 0 for 1. He grounded out in the first. That's a strike call. Next pitch is a strike, 0-2. We got an 0-2 count here. pitch, and it's swung on and fouled off. He's thrown 44 pitches. Fourth inning. Next pitch is swung on and fouled back. Still 0-2. We got an 0-2 count. Swung and right down the line, and that's foul. Just fouled on the first base line. Still 0-2. Next pitch is swung on and missed. He struck him out. Another strikeout. 1, 2, 3 strikeouts already. It's going to bring up D. Hill, who struck out his first time up. First pitch is fouled off of himself. That's got it smart. It's 0-1. Right off his front ankle, really. Guy chews a lot of gum, man. Both sides are green. Oh, what happened? Don Manley doesn't have a desk like he has in Philadelphia, so he's got to lean on something. They have a built desk for him in Philadelphia. I was shocked when that. I was like, what? Never seen that before in my life. 1-1 count. Two and 1. Next pitch is swung on and down the line, foul. Just foul. 2-2 we got now. Two count. And he struck him out looking. Another strikeout. Second time he struck out Hill. And here comes J.T. Realmuto, who popped out his first time up. First pitch is a ball upstairs. Right, that ball is hit. Coming in is A.J. Ewing, and he dives and he drops it. And here goes second base, and he's going to make it in. That's going to be a hit because A.J. Ewing dove, and when he bounced off the ground, he lost the ball. Ah, man, I hate that, but good effort by A.J. Ewing. He had it, and bang. Ooh, that's a tough one, man. That can hurt yourself right there. As long as he's okay. Ooh, he does. He dives. This kid dives. That's one thing I can say about this kid. Doesn't matter if they're 15 games out, 40 games out. This kid is unbelievable. That's what we need. We need guys like that. Bryson Stott struck out his first time up. Yeah, you got to give it to the kid. I'm definitely, that's something to throw your body like that all the time. Almost a spectacular catch. Ball making it 2-0. 2-0 count. And that's good. Oh, wow. That's a ball. Wow, I didn't think that was a ball, but whatever. Mets are not going to challenge. Maybe the new manager says, listen, we don't challenge early. 3-0 count, and that's going to be a called strike, which is in the same spot. But you know how they do it. 3-0, anything close, they're going to call a strike. 3-1 count, runner on second, top of the fourth. Phillies 1, Mets nothing. First game of 3. Pitch is swung. Ah, it's a strike call. There you go. He's looking for the walk. We got a 3-2 count here. Oh, most definitely was a strike. The Phillies announcers are checking it on TV. So we got a 3-2 count. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball right to first. Taken by himself, Young, and that'll retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We are going to the bottom of the fourth. Phillies 1, Mets nothing. All right. All right, so the kid's doing a real good job, I think. He just had that shaky first inning. Get the 1 run up. Coming up for the Mets will be Bo Bichette, Francisco Lindor, and Jared Young against Zach Wheeler. Yeah. Anyway, like I said, I don't know how long Green is going to go with Thornton. Hopefully 5 innings, maybe 6 if he's lucky, because the Mets have used a lot of relief pitches. Mendoza was just spitting them out, throwing them out. And then last night, like I said, you used Devin Williams in the 9th inning in a no-brain, in a tie game. So who knows what Green's going to do? But it's all new. It's almost like it's a start of a new season. Put it that way, with somebody new at the helm. I tell you, I mean, not too bad of a crowd. I think maybe mixture of Phillies, more Phillies. It looks like to me. Looks like, I don't know. I see a lot of red, so don't know. I'm sure there's the Mets contingency, they are faithful season ticket holders and stuff like that. Anyway, Bo Bichette. He struck out his first time up. First pitch is a strike call. 0-1. His wheel is up to 50 pitches. He's calmed it down now. He's slowed it down. Next pitch is swung on and fouled back. It's 0-2. The good thing is the Phillies are 6-23, a 10-game losing streak at Citi Field. So that's a good thing, right? Anything we can get, you know what I'm saying? Anything that's going to help us. 1-2 count. Next pitch is swung on, and that's going to go down the third base line, all the way down. It looks like Bo Bichette's going to be on second with a double. There you go. We got a double. Good start to the inning. Got to get Francisco Lindor going. I know it's like a spring training game for him, or you know, like one of those games, because he's trying to get his timing. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Flew out. Chance for RBI. Tie the game up. See what happens. First pitch is a ball outside. 0-1. A ball, 1-0, I'm sorry. I said 0-1. Next pitch is outside. 2-0. Two-0 count. Here comes the pitch, and that ground ball is right to second. Over to first. One gone, and Bichette goes to third. Mets again have a runner on third base with 1 out. Nice job by Lindor, I guess you want to say, a sacrifice over. We got Jared Young, who flew out in the second his first time up. Right now, the Mets just looking really, sacrifice fly would be nice as a ball. Tie this game up. One on count. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball foul. 1-1. Gotta get that rally. Let's go. 1-1 count. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be up high. 2-1. Mets fans don't seem like they're in this at all. I don't hear it, so I can't tell. But when I'm looking at it, don't look like anybody's clapping. They're just not doing anything, really. Next pitch is a ball. That's 3-1. You know? 3-1 count to Young. Tying run at third base. 3-1 count. And that's going to be a line drive. That's going to go over the head of the first baseman, hit the outfield. That's going to be a tying RBI single by Young. It is now 1-1. The Mets come through. Young gets an RBI. This game is now tied. And it's going to be A.J. Ewing, who singled his first time up. Dunked it right over into the right field. Base hit. A.J. Ewing, first pitch is a ground ball. Oh, could be two. Throw to first. He's going to beat that out. Safe at first. A.J. Ewing can run, so that's going to be a fielder's choice. Unless they challenge it, I'm not sure. We'll see. I think he's safe. Stepped on the bag, Turner, and throw to... Oh, yeah, he definitely beat that. That kid can... He can run, that kid. He beat him. Whew. Anyway. 2 outs. Runner on first. It's going to bring up Ronnie Mauricio, who grounded out his first time up. Throw to first, and they got him picked off of first, and they throw to second, and he's going to be out. Oh, that was a mistake by the kid. But the Mets score 1 run to tie it up on 2 hits. None left on. We go to the 5th inning. It's tied at 1. The kid ran himself out of an inning. He's done that before. Picked off. All right, well, this game is tied now, so there we go. Something that, you know, you can work from there. 1 run, 2 hits. None left on. All right, so we're going now. And who's coming up? It'll be Sosa, Turner, and Schwarber. And I think the kid will still pitch. Who knows? If it was Mendoza, he would have been out already. Definitely would have took him out already. But let's see what Green does. Hopefully he has his own game plan. Hope he's not using the bench coach, you know, from Mendoza. They didn't give the bench coach it because they said that he's new to it, so they didn't want to put him in this situation. That's what the Mets people said, so. You don't want to overwhelm him, I guess. You know, I don't know. So he's still the bench coach. Well, yeah, I mean, you could, if you beat Wheeler, then that's got to give you some momentum. I mean, don't you think, Gary, when they beat the Braves, that should have gave them momentum, and they didn't get nothing from it? I'm sitting going, wow, you took the Braves down, right? 2 games to, you know, and I'm like, in Atlanta, and it didn't happen. Nothing happened after that. We went down the tubes. But you never know what does it. And Sosa's first pitch is a strike, swinging, and he flew out his first time up. Or fouled out, actually. Was it fouled out? I think it was fouled out. Lined out to second, actually. I'm sorry. He lined out to second. Oh, 1 count, and that's another pitch. It's going to go out of play. Oh, Young tried to get it, but it went into the camera well. 0-2 count. We got an 0-2 count again. I tell you, I like the kid. I mean, he got a little shaky in the beginning. You know, he's coming back from that national. I think it was a national start that he only pitched 4 innings. So next pitch is swung on, and he struck him out. That's another strikeout for the kid. Exactly. You know, they made an excuse when they told us why that guy did not become the interim manager. Going to bring up Turner. Now, did they give him? So you got 1 for 2. Here's a pitch. It swung on, hit the center field, and A.J. Ewing at the wall and makes the catch. So I told you it was an error the second at bat because he's 1 for 2. Now he's 1 for 3. There you go. I called that error. So that's another error on the Mets in like 3 games. That's like 8 errors. Can't be doing that. Here comes Schwarber, who's 1 for 1, a single and a walk. I mean, the kid's pitched 64 pitches. Do you think he deserves to come out if he gets out of this inning? Do you think he deserves a big? Do you think he should come out in the 6th inning? I think so. I think the kid is pitching really well, and the Mets should reward them. You know. Here comes the second pitch, and that pitch is swung on, and I think Schwarber just missed. And there's the 3rd out. Look at that. This kid, wow. Opening some eyes here. No runs, no hits, none left. We go to the bottom of the 5th, 1-1. I like it. I'd give the kid another inning, see what happens. We'll definitely give him another inning. Coming up for the Mets in the bottom of the 5th, it will be Ronnie Mauricio, Brett Beatty, and Luis Torrens. Yep. We could check some scores. I forgot all about the scoreboard. I was just excited about the game. See what's going on. See what all right, well, the Rangers against the Blue Jays, 5-0 Rangers in end of 4. Justin Foscue, a 2-run home run, his 5th of the year. All right. Cubs no score with the Brewers in top of the 3rd at Brewers. Astros at Tigers. The Tigers are 8-0 in the top of the 6th. Tigers, Carpenter is 11th. Keith is 5th. Ottman is 2nd. And that's it for now. We'll go back to the game. I'll leave it off at the next one. Like I said, it's going to be Ronnie Mauricio. He grounded out his first time up. He was at the plate when A.J. Ewing was thrown out, or picked off. So Ronnie Mauricio 0 for 1. Wheeler still in there. Bottom of the 5th, tie game. First pitch, and Mauricio hits it right to Turner at second, over the first, 1 gone. I really don't like when they swing at first pitches. You're just letting Wheeler get more time out there. You know that, right? They just, he's got 63 pitches, 5th inning. You keep giving more innings to pitch. Brett Beatty, 0 for 1. He flew out in the 2nd. Right now, exactly. I was going to say, leave him in until he gives up a hit. He's pitching great. You know what I'm saying? And don't send him down after the game. You know what I'm saying? Give him come on, I give him opportunity. There's opportunity right now because there's no, you put Singer in the, well, that's what I forgot. Mendoza put Singer in the bullpen, but is Green going to keep him in the bullpen? Don't know. And there's no Peterson. Anyway, it's 1-1 count to Beatty. Outside 1-2. 2-1, I'm sorry. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Green's got to do his own thing. Do not follow Mendoza because then it's just like, Stern saying, you're going to follow what Mendoza did. Because I think you're right, you said last night, Stern may be pulling the strings. We'll find out. 2-2 count to Beatty. Let this guy manage himself. Here comes the pitch. Beatty swings and fouls it off. It's still 2-2. Like I said, no offense to Beatty. He had his opportunities and he's failed. He needs to go sit down, or be a bench, or, be a pinch hitter because I think that he should not be out here. And he swings and he strikes out. So there you go. The reason why I think that Here's the reason why I think that Stearns is running the show, because it looks like Beatty gets in over Ventos, and that's how we thought that Mendoza was doing it. And I'm thinking, why? Ventos has proved that he can help you guys. That's a ground ball right to second, and that's the inning. Wow. Score that 4-3. That's a fast inning, and you don't want that with Wheeler, because it's the 5th inning going now to the 6th inning. Still 1-1. Definitely don't want to give Wheeler an easy inning like that, but when you swing at first pitches, but that's a good pitcher, because he's pitching it right where you think you're going to get a hit. It's a good pitch, but it's not. Anyway, coming up for the Phillies will be Harper, Bohm, and Marsh. And I'm hoping the kid will still be in there, Zach Thornton. Like you said, Gary, just leave him in until he gives up a hit. Plain and simple. The bullpen is taxed. That bullpen is taxed, and you don't need to be using it, especially when you got a 3-game series with the Phillies. So I think the kids pitch a real good game. Leave them in. Just leave them in. We'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. Other than the error that was made, and some of the mental errors, the Mets have played a better game tonight, which I think they did, especially when the Phillies, destroyed them last series. So it's going to bring up Bryce Harper, who is 1 for 2, RBI single in the first, and it is going to be the kid, I believe. Haven't seen him yet, but I think he's out there still, Thornton. Yep, first pitch to Harper is a swinging foul ball. 0-1. Yeah, so the kid's got 67 pitches. See what happens. Go from there. Next pitch is swung on, and Mitch's got a 2-strike count on Harper. He's showing me something. Next pitch is swung on and fouled back. We got an 0-2 count still. Oh, 2 count to Harper, and that's a line drive. That's going to go through the middle, base hit. So Harper's on first now. Is he going to let the kid get out of this situation? Because I know Mendoza would have came running out, and he would have took him out. So we'll see what happens. You got a single. Harper's on first. Tie game, 1-1, 6th inning. And it's Bohm, who is 0 for 2, a strikeout, and he lined into a double play his last time up. So he's leaving the kid in, even with the hit. 70 pitches. Here comes the pitch to Bohm. And swung on and fouled off. 0-1. I like this. I like it. I like it a lot. Showing the kid, give him some confidence that you believe in him. You're a brand new, you're the interim, manager. See what he does. See what happens. Right? Just see what he does. That's low. 1-1. You know, you can't you always gotta, you need to find out what these kids are about. 1-1 count. Here comes the pitch. It's gonna be a ground ball right to third, over to second, back to first. He's got a double play. He puts him in a double play again. Second time, boom, it's into a double play. And that is a quick 2 outs. See that? Perfect. I got to give him that. That was beautiful. Very nice. We got Marsh up. Marsh is 0 for 2, a ground out and a strikeout. Wow, the kid's throwing strike right there. Nice. Showing me something. I like it. I like it a lot. I didn't see him pitch against I think it was the Nationals. I didn't see that game. But I knew he was out by the 4th inning, and, unfortunately, he was 0 for 0-1. But anyway, not a bad second start here. And that's a swinging strike. We got a 1-2 count here. I don't see any emotion from the Met fans. Nothing. Nobody's cheering. Nobody's clapping. Nothing. They're just sitting there like they're zombies, just standing there. This kid is pitching a great game, and he's in the 6th inning, and he's about to go out of the 6th inning with 2-2 on Marsh. Here comes the pitch, and he struck him out to end the inning. See that? What a nice inning for the kid. So no runs, 1 hit, none left. We're going to the bottom of the 6th, tie game. Come on, man. I'd still go 7th inning with him. Again, until he gives up a hit this time. He's still under like 80 pitches. 73 pitches he's thrown. Coming up for the Mets will be the top of the lineup, Binge, Soto, and Bichette. Love to see the Mets get him some runs now and get him a win. Or at least, opportunity for a win. I'm telling you, not too bad. I'll tell you right now, this kid's been pitching really good. All right, so let's go back to the scoreboard, and let's see. The Reds and Pirates in Pittsburgh, it's 4-4, bottom of the 6th. See what's going on with the Reds there. The Pirates get anything? Home runs by Griffin, his 5th for the Pirates. Ozuna, his 7th for the Pirates, of course. Valdez, his 3rd. The Nationals against the Orioles. Nationals 1, Orioles 2. Bottom of the 5th. Let's see how the Nationals got their runs. No. Okay, we got that. Mariners at Guardians. Top of the 6th, 1-1. See what's going on there. Home run for the Mariners, Emerson, his 7th. And that's it for now. We'll go right back to it after this. We'll go back to the game. Yeah, pretty cool. All right. Like I said, coming up for the Mets is the top of the lineup, Binge. He is 1 for 2 with the single. Wheeler throwing 71 pitches. And that pitch is swung on, and that is flied out to center field. He can't find it, and coming over is Marsh to make the catch. The center fielder could not get it, and Marsh ran from right field over to center field and made the catch. Wow. Wow. I thought for sure the center fielder was going to make the catch, and he can't find it. He could not find it. And Marsh ran all the way to center and made the catch. Got to give him a nice one on that. He's waving like, I can't find it, I can't find it. Anyway, Juan Soto's up. He's 0 for 2. Here comes a pitch, and that pitch is swung on and fouled back. 0-1. To be helpless like that, it's got to be like, whoa, wait a minute, I can't find that ball. And he cut right in front of him. And it's now 1-1. Just like that Bad News Bears kid. Used to run right in front of everybody. Anyway, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Oh, my back. 2-1 pitch. Inside, 3-1. Three and one coming up to Juan Soto. It's like a pitcher's duel right now. 3-1 pitch. That's going to be a ground ball right to second. Turner over to Harper, and that is a out. Score it 4-3. That's 2 outs. Still, you know, it's just he's got 77 pitches, and Wheeler's going to be pitching another inning here, it looks like to me. You keep giving up this, you know, 1 for 2, a double in the fourth, and a run scored is Bo Bichette. Here comes the pitch, and he swings at the first pitch and right to third baseman, over to first, and that is the inning. And that is what I'm saying. You 5-3 put out. That quick, you give Wheeler so much opportunity to come back for 2 more innings. Going to the 7th inning, tied at 1. Now, is Green going to put him in the game, or are we going to see a new pitcher? I think you should just wait. You know, coming up for the Phillies will be Hill, Stout, and Sosa. No, Hill, JT Realmuto, and Stout. So if somebody gets on base, then you pull them. That's my opinion. So we'll see. Kid's pitching a great game. Unfortunately, the Mets are not getting any runs for him. So, but he did pitch. Either way, he's pitching a great game. You know, his second major league start. So Green's gonna have to be. Green's gonna, you know, Green and the pitching coach will probably have to take that in consideration if he's going to be a starter in his next. You know, is he gonna stay up? You know, so we'll find out. We'll find out if the kid will be pitching the 7th inning. You will find out. Zach Thornton's got 7 strikeouts, and Zach Wheeler's got 4. I mean, come on. 5 hits given up from Zach, 4 hits given up by Zach. Both Zachs. Zach Wheeler gave up 4 hits. Zach Thornton gave up 5 hits. So I think the kid should be in there. I'm waiting to see. I can't tell. Nope. Brazaban come in. You figured that was going to happen. They just didn't want to go anymore with the kid. And now, hopefully, Brazaban, who's been doing awesome for the Mets. First pitch to Hill is a called strike. Hill has 2 strikeouts tonight. Next pitch is swung on. That's a ground ball. Oh, nice play! And he... Oh. I don't know what happened. He made the play. He dove. Beatty made the play, but he never threw the ball. He never threw it. So I don't know. Why did he never throw it? Was there any? I don't understand why he didn't throw it. He got up, he looked, and never threw it. He never threw it, and he could have threw him out. Wow. Oh my God. Wow, I don't know what to do with that one. I don't know what he's done. I swear, if you look at it, when Beatty got up, he was just getting past the air. And that's a ground ball and an out at first. So the runner goes to second. Out at first. Unbelievable. What happened to Beatty? Why didn't he throw that ball? He wasn't even halfway. Oh, forget it. Nothing I can say about it. Anyway, here comes Stout. 0 for 2, strikeout and ground out. I'm sure you guys saw the replay. If you saw it, I don't understand why. He had plenty of time to throw him out. He did not. Maybe he's afraid to throw to first now with plays like that. He might throw it away because he did it before. It's mental now. Now it's in his brain. That's 2-0 to Stout. Oh boy. Next pitch is called strike, 2-1. I guess hey, listen, the kid gave him more than they deserved. They wanted. I guess he gave him 6 innings of work. So there you go. Sometimes the Mets pitchers can't even get to 6 innings. Next pitch is a ball, 3-1. We got a 3-1 count now. Little things like that, what Beatty did, can just destroy a game. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a call. What? And he didn't even challenge it. That's ball 4. Torrance didn't even challenge it. He didn't even challenge it. I don't know what's going on with the Mets. Here comes a pinch hitter, Crawford, for Sosa. Wow, I think this is where it goes down the tubes, guys. And you know what? If it goes down the tubes, then it's not. Then I feel bad. It's not Mendoza. It's the team itself. Justin Crawford, 243 average, 2 home runs and 16 RBIs. How do you not challenge that last pitch? You have 2 challenges still. That's what they're there for. That was not a ball. Well, here we go. Razaban's always been good for us this year. Is this the game where he has his bad game? It happens. But unfortunately, we don't want it to happen. But, you know. The Mets got well, I don't know how they're doing it. They got the third baseman in, and the ball was a dirt ball, 1-0. So Brett Beatty's in on third, like on the grass. I mean, on the dirt field and anything. So I don't know. I don't think they're looking for a squeeze. I mean, a sacrifice. I hope not. Next pitch is swung on and fouled off, 1-1. Looks like he's trying to go Oppo Taco, guys. Because he's a left-handed batter. And he's trying to go right on the left-handed batter. He's going to the right, the left. Jaded? That's 0-2. Oh, my daughter. Something just happened. 1 minute. You okay? All right. 0-2 pitch, and he struck him out looking. Wow. They needed that. They needed that right there. Brazoban gets him looking. That's 2 outs. Wow. Let's see. That was definitely a strike because they checked it on their Philadelphia channel, but I think he was going to tap, but he didn't tap. He just went. Anyway, here comes Turner. First pitch is a ball. He's 1 for 3 today with a double in the first. And reached on an error and a run scored. So 1-0 pitch, and that's a swinging strike. 1-1. Got a 1-1 count here. Next pitch is swung on, and it's got a 1-2 count on him. Next pitch is swung on and hit, and that's a base hit past shortstop. Here comes the throw from Sosa, and he's going to be safe at the plate. RBI single for Trey Turner. 2-1 Phillies. It brings up the dangerous Schwarber. Schwarber is 1 for 2, a single and a walk. Oh, man. Ball 1. Unbelievable. Brett Beatty not throwing that ball. I don't get it. I don't. I just don't. No confidence, then you shouldn't be on the field. 1-0. 1-0. Next pitch is swung on, and that's hit right to Young, and he makes another play at first, and that retires the side. But the Phillies take the lead, and it's now 2-1 going to the bottom of the 7th. Nice play again by Young. So they got 1 run on 2 hits, and they left 2. Oh, boy. Coming up for the Mets will be Lindor, Young, and A.J. Ewing, and I think it's still going to be Zach Wheeler, so there you go. Go back to the scoreboard. This is... You know, it ain't going to be easy to get rid of this 6-game losing streak, so just because we got a new interim manager doesn't mean that the Mets are going to go rally off 20 wins in a row or whatever, you know. Philadelphia is not that easy. They're not easy at all, put it that way. Anyway, the Rays are beating the D-backs at home 3-1 in the middle of the 7th. Home run by Perdomo, his 5th for the D-backs. The Rays, Caminero, his 20th. Yankees at Red Sox. Wow, the Red Sox top of the 7th, 5-0 Red Sox. And home runs by Contreras. He's on my fantasy team. He's got 17. His 17th. There you go. So thank you, Contreras, for that. At the end of 3 in Chicago and White Sox, 10-0 White Sox over the Royals. Wow, the White Sox this year. Vargas, his 18th. Gonzalez, his 2nd. Coming back for the Mets, and I just saw Lindor is up, and Lindor just takes a called strike. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Next pitch is inside, almost hits him. 1-1. New outfielder Justin Crawford is now in center field. Brandon Marsh moves over to left field. Hill is over to right field. That's strike call, 1-2. Swinging, actually. Wheeler's still in the game. He's got 81 pitches. I'd say one more inning if that's the case. Unless the Mets do something. Next pitch is swung on, and it's fouled out of play. Still 1-2. Unless the Mets can work that pitch count in this inning. Next pitch is swung on, and it's foul tipped. 1-2. One-two count. And it's 2-2 now. We got a 2-2 count here. Lindor looking for his first hit. He's 0 for 7 in the 2 games so far. That's a line drive. Center fielder makes the catch. Newly placed Crawford in that center field makes the catch. That's 1 gone. Now he's 0 for 8. In the bullpen for the Mets is Cano Perez, left-handed pitcher. Cano? Coming up is Young. He's 1 for 2. Single and RBI. Last inning. Last at bat, I mean. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. Next pitch is swung on and fouled off, I mean. That's a 1-1. Yeah, Wheeler's just 87 pitches. Wheeler, if he gets these 2 last ones out, he'll be in the 8th. And unfortunately, that's Zach Wheeler. Because you know why? Because the Mets built this kid from the ground up, the farm team. There's a fly ball right to Crawford again. Another out. Crawford comes in and he gets the first 2 outs of this inning. Brings up A.J. Ewing. Wow. Hey, Green, it's not going to be easy, buddy. So, I think he was picked for this. I don't think he wanted to do this. Well, we'll never find out. You'll never find out if he wanted to do it. Is that considered a demotion from going from the offices to the playing field? It's 1-0 to Ewing. He's 1-2. Picked off. Trying to steal second also. I was curious about that. You're in an office with a suit and tie. You're doing that stuff. And next thing you know, you're picked to be the interim manager of the Mets. Does that mean that you were demoted? I don't know. 2-0 count to Ewing. That's a good one. That's a good one to me because I don't know. I really don't know. Next pitch is swung on and missed. 2-1. Two-one count, and that's swung on and missed. We got a 2-2 count. Now, Wheeler's in 92 pitches, so last game against the Mets, he pitched 106. 2-2 count, and that's low. We got a 3-2 count here. Could this be his last inning? Don't know. 3-2 pitch. And that's going to be called strike 3. He's going to challenge it. ABS challenge. First challenge for the Mets. And I think it's going to be a strikeout. No, it's a ball. That's a ball. This kid's got a good eye. I forgot. And he walks. We got a walk here. I didn't even know. It's okay. See that? Mets get a walk. And we got Ronnie Mauricio. See what happens. Nice play by Ewing. I mean, nice call. Mauricio's 0 for 2. The first pitch is swung on and missed. He's 0 for 2 with 2 ground outs. This kid does not, he likes to swing at everything. Really, he does. Mauricio. That's why he's not an everyday major leaguer. Next pitch is swung on and fouled back. We got 2 strikes on him. So right there, Green's got a red flag, and it's Mauricio and Beatty. Do something about it for next game. Or this is another losing streak going further. Throws the first is back Ewing. 1 disengagement. Just remember, I'm not doing the Met game tomorrow. I got the Saturday afternoon baseball. I will pick a game, and I'll put it on my channel so you know what I'm doing. Take a break from the New York Mets, and that's fouled back. I'll be back on Sunday to do that game. Gee, I wonder who's going to pitch those games. That game, so. 97 pitches from Wheeler. Throws the first, safely back. That's 2 disengagements. He throws over it one more time. A.J. Ewing gets rewarded second base. And like I said, I've never seen it happen before. So I would just, well, you got to be picked off, so I was going to say, wouldn't you just try to get, well. Next pitch is swung on and missed, and he struck him out to end the inning and probably his night. No runs, no hits, 1 left. We go to the top of the 8th. Phillies 2, Mets 1. So there you go. So I got red flags on. I do. I know, but I have my opinion. The red flags is Mauricio and Beatty. Should not be in the lineup. Coming up for the Phillies in the 8th will be Harper, Baum, and Marsh. And I don't think Brazaban's going to be in there. I think that kid's going to be in there. What I just said, Perez. I think Perez is going to be in there. Yeah. Canel Perez. It's like Colonel. It's like Colonel, but it's Perez. He pitched pretty good when he comes in. So. But I still think that, the way I'm looking at this right now, is I still think that there's still a Mendoza situation, or is it Stern? Is it Mendoza or Stern that still got his paws on this game? Because it looks like seems like it's like, well, Brazaban comes in for 1 inning, then that's what I'm thinking. I've done like 41 Met games this year, so I know what's going on with the lineup. I'm sitting there like this, or the pitching. Green has not have his paws on this game. I'm sorry. That's my opinion. Prove me wrong, and but like I'm saying, it seems like it's still, not coming from Green. So, anyway. Cornell Perez is in, and the first batter will be Bryce Harper, who is 2 for 3 with an RBI. And 25 games this year, 3-3 record, ERA of 5.34, 12 walks, 22 strikeouts. He's given 5 home runs up, and opponent's average is 250. I don't know how to say that. Cionel, C-I-O-N-E-L, Cionel Perez? I don't know. I'll just say Perez. Anyway. Yep. Bryce Harper he's like chomping at the bit when he comes to play the Mets. Here comes the first pitch by Perez. That's swung on and missed, and that one hit Torrens, and Torrens is not feeling good right now, people. Yeah, he's feeling it. He threw his gloves off and everything. I think he got hit. Where did he get hit? Oh, he might have got hit in the old... Let's see. Oh, my God, the pitch got him. Wait a minute. The kid's fastball, he must have really... Wow, I've never seen that before. His hand is I'm serious. The pitch was thrown, and he threw his glove right off. I thought he got hit somewhere. That I've never seen. I didn't even see how fast the pitch was. So, anyway. It's 0-1. Next pitch is high upstairs. 1-1. I thought he got hit with the ball, but he actually caught the ball and dropped the glove. Like when you get the sting in your hand. Never seen that. 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. We got a 1-2 count here. I mean, this game is still up for grabs. I mean, even though the Phillies are winning, but not that far. You know, not that much. But anyway, here's the pitch. 1-2 count. And that ball is a ball. 2-2. He throws a sinker, a slurve, a curveball, and a 4-seam fastball. That's his arsenal. We got a 2-2 count here, and that's going to be a broken bat. Oh, he makes the catch! Did he make the catch, Binge? They're saying it's a base hit. How is that a base hit? I thought he caught that ball. Are you kidding me? They're going to say base hit? Come on, Green. Tell me he did not. Come on, umpire. He caught that ball. Are you kidding me? I think he caught the ball. No, it bounced. Oh, man. Damn. Nice try, but I thought he caught it. You couldn't tell until it bounced. Well, they got a runner on first. Nice try by Binge. Another one that throws his body out. 15 games behind, you know. That's what we need. Those type of players. Anyway, here comes Bohm. Ground ball. There's one. Back to double play. All right. That's the third double play of the game, and I don't think the Mets ever... Wait, that's the third one? The Mets haven't done that in forever. Okay, double play. I think that's the third one in the game. I've never seen that this whole year. 1, 2, and it's Bohm all 3 times. Oh my God, Bohm has grounded into 3 double plays today. Wow, that's the first time I've ever seen that. Anyway, Marsh is up 0 for 3. First pitch to him is a strike call, a swinging 0-1. That was weird. He's grounded into 3 double plays. After first he struck out, then he grounded into 3 double plays. Anyway, 0-1 count, and that's a ball, 1-1. In the bullpen for the Phillies is Oren Kirkering, right-handed pitcher, warming up. probably going to come in the game for Wheeler. That's a change of pace, right? Getting Wheeler out. Anyway, here's a fly ball. That's going to be probably... Oh, what a catch by Lindor! Oh, my God! That was an awesome play. He may not be hitting, but what a catch. He ran from his shortstop spot all the way to the third base side in left field and made the catch. And that's it. No runs. One hit, none left. We're going to the bottom of the eighth. Mets trailing 2-1. Wow, that was an exciting play right there. We haven't seen Lindor do that because he hasn't been there. But what an inning that was right there. So I think Wheeler's out of the game. Coming up for the Mets will be hopefully a pinch hitter for Beatty, Torrens, and Binge, but we'll see. I think it's a good time to use Ventos. Just saying. Anyway, it's seventh innings. No, it's eight. Actually, it's eighth inning. Well, anyway, I missed my peanut thing. I usually do it at seventh inning. I'm going to check that poll, see if anybody didn't like the change of guard for the Mets. 1 second, I want to have some peanuts here. Nope. Nope, still same. 100%. 100%. First pitch to Beatty. And swung on, hit out to right field, going back to the track, and Hill makes the catch. And then he stares down a Met fan. Beatty did not get pinch hit for, so 1 out. And that was Kirkeren pitching. He's got a 5-0 record, 33 games, 2.93. He's walked 14, struck out 36. He's allowed 3 home runs. And here comes a pinch hitter for Torrens. It's Francisco Alvarez. He's batting .258, 8 home runs, 18 RBIs in 51 games. So Alvarez is pinch hitting for Torrens. Probably he'll definitely stay in the game. All right. And that's a ball, 1-0. Next pitch is swung on, 1-1. And he missed it, of course. One count, and that's a strike call. And Alvarez, of course, always going to challenge. He always challenges, doesn't matter. Here it comes, the Mets challenge. It might be a strike. Yep, he lost the challenge for the Mets. He always seems to do it. Mets are down to 1 challenge left. It's 1-2 count. He always seems to do that. He gets excited. 1-2 count, and it's outside, 2-2. You can't do that. A 2-2 count we got here. And that pitch is swung on and out of play. 2-2 count. Here comes the 2-2 count, and he swung on and missed it, and he struck out. First strikeout for Kerkering. 2 outs for the Mets. Coming up is Binge. He's 1 for 3. Singled in the first. First pitch is a strike. 0-1. Yeah, I don't see this streak lose. I don't see the winning streak. I don't see the losing streak over. Doesn't matter if we got a new manager or not. That's 1-1. And of course, I lose the feed. Like I need to lose the feed now in this late inning. That's what he called. That's not a Hulu. That's the fail for SpongeBob. This thing, you mean? Well, it's almost like that, yeah. That's when the Mets are doing nothing. They fail, you know. Instead of getting the excitement, they get the fail. Anyway, got a 1-2 count on Binge, and here comes the pitch, and it swung on and popped up. Playable for the third baseman, Bohm, and he's in the outfield. He makes the catch, and that is the inning. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Kerkering. We go to the 9th inning. Mets trail 2-1. I mean, we did what we had to do. The Mets got rid of Mendoza, but you thought it was going to be easy? No. Nope. You know what? Green may not win a game for like 10 games. Who knows? Pedal steel guitar? You play the guitar? Malama? Coming up in the 9th inning for the Phillies, we got Hill, JT Realmuto, and Stout. Probably a new pitcher for the Mets. Maybe not. Maybe Perez will pitch. Who knows? Oh, boy. Tough one. Oh, wow, yeah. Well, no, my firstborn, he got me into I was like, SpongeBob, what is that? Some kind of sponge? I said, what, a sponge? A sponge, really, that lives under the water in a pineapple. I'm like, what? And that was like years ago. And then I got my daughter. She watched it also, so that's where I got all that stuff from. I would have never seen that stuff if I didn't have my children. Anyway, yeah, this is going to be a tough one, guys. I don't know. I would love to see him pull it out because next inning coming up for the Mets will be Soto, Bichette, and Lindor. And if they keep this 2-1, we got a chance, right? And Perez is in the game. And Hill is up, and Hill is 1 for 3 with a single, right? Strike called, 0-1. 2 strikeouts and a run scored also, so. Yeah, I got that for Father's Day. It's pretty cool, right? She said, why don't you just, I said, wow, that's pretty neat. I can put all that on there. I'm thinking of all the stuff that I could put on here. I do have a home run call on here, but it doesn't happen tonight. It haven't happened. Hopefully it can happen, right? 0-2 count to Hill. Here comes the pitch from Perez. That's high upstairs, 1-2. Oh, boy. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a strike 3 call. He struck him out. One gone. First strikeout for Perez. Second strikeout for Perez. It comes up JT Realmuto. He's 1 for 3. First pitch is line drive right to. I'm telling you right now, Young is playing a good first base because he's trying to make me say that he's not that good. But he made a nice catch and made the out there. 2 outs. Yeah, unfortunately. But they did get rid of one of the cancers, so we'll see what happens. Bryson Stout 0 for 2. If the Mets can get this out without any runs scored, they got an opportunity to walk it off in the ninth. We haven't done that in a long time. And here comes, they'll have to go against Duran, their closer. He's warming up. But you know what? Fastballs, when they get hit out of the park, they fly. So that's a strike, 1-1. You got 2 or 3 batters actually that can hit home runs, but the main one was Juan Soto that can definitely hit any time up. So I like the chances, but we have to get there. We have to get to the ninth without any. That's another strike, 1-2. We got a 1-2 count. I like to get there with just the 1 run, not because when the Phillies in their last 3 games have hit home runs that took leads, so got to watch out, man. Still 1-2 count here. Never can't put anything past those Phillies this year. To Wiley Looney Tunes, right? Yeah, Looney Tunes, and that's Tasmanian Devil. Looney Tunes Tasmanian Devil, and here it's a base hit. Oh wow, there's a base hit, and here comes Crawford. His second at bat. Actually, he struck out his first time up. Yeah. Next pitch is swung on and fouled off. It's 0-1. We definitely don't want to get to the start of the lineup. We got to get this guy out because you don't need to get to that Turner and Schwarber. Come on now. Opportunity right here. Get him out and get your chance. And that's all you can ask for is a chance. 0-1 count. And that's Ince. He's going to run to second. He's going to, oh, wow. Stolen base. Here we go. Alvarez threw that ball. I don't even know where it went. That's his 16th stolen base for Stout. We got a runner on second with a 1-1 count now. Something yet you don't need to do. Here comes the pitch. It's a ground ball. Lindor gets it. He gets it over the first, and that retires the side. So, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left, and we go to the bottom of the ninth. The Mets' chance right now comes up against their closer, like I said. Well, that's all you can ask for. You can ask for a chance. See if they can break this 6-game losing streak. If not, it's going to go to 7. And once again, like I told you, it's going to be the heart of the battle of Soto, Bichette, and Lindor. You can't ask for better. You can't ask for 3 better players in this situation. Although I can ask for Alonso. Right? Yeah. I know, Woody. I haven't heard from Woody all game. I'm sorry, Woody. It just wasn't one of those games. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Last licks. What more can you ask for, right? An exciting finish would be nice. A miracle. Something. But here comes their closer. Strikeout, ground out, and fly out. Here comes Johan Duran. 28 games, 1-3. Save opportunities, 19 of 20, so he's only missed one. Home runs over, he gave it one. 43 strikeouts to 5 walks. The opponents are batting .206. Well, here we go. And it's going to be Juan Soto, who was robbed in the first inning on a 2-run home run by Hill. Leaped over the center field fence and brought it back. So maybe he'll get a chance now. Here we go. Well, you couldn't ask for any better. And like I said, you can't ask for more. I mean, this is what you needed. You needed to get in this situation. Maybe something can happen. Let's see the fans out there if they're cheering or not. Because I tell you right now, they've been sitting there like a lump on a log. So, and they look like they're still sitting like that. Here's the first pitch to Soto, and that's going to be a check with the third base umpire. No swing, ball, no swing, but they say 0-1. Hello. Is it a strike or a ball? I don't know. I don't know what's going on now. Next pitch is low. Is it 2-0 or 1-1? Because there was no swing and they asked the third base umpire. Anyway, I don't know. Whatever. 1-1 pitch, I guess. I don't know. How stupid are you to ask the third base umpire and he didn't say nothing? 1-1 count. Low. 2-1. Two and one pitch coming. Mets trailing 2-1. Bottom of the ninth. Next pitch is low. 3-1. We got a 3-1 count here. Juan Soto, 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 count. He swings at it and he hits it right to second base. And that's going to be a ground out. Well, you got one of them right, Malama. 4-3 put out. Juan Soto swinging at a 3-1 pitch. Grounds it right to Turner. Brings up Bo Bichette. Bo Bichette is 1 for 3. He has the double in the fourth and the run scored. First pitch is a ball inside. Wow. Crazy time here, man. His career against Johan is 1 for 5. Next pitch is swung on, and that's ground ball to third. Bohm gets it. And he gets him out. Another ground out. That's 2 outs. Score that 5-3. The Mets are down to their last out. And it's going to bring up Lindor, who's been back only 2 games, and he's 0 for 8. 0 for 5 last game, and 0 for 3 this game. Last licks for the Mets. Fly out, ground out, and line out from Lindor. On the night that the Mets get a new interim manager, they fire Mendoza. It's a 1-0 count. If they lose this game, they go to 6 games? I can't remember anymore. I forgot. 7 games. And that's a called strike, 1-1. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. They go to 7-game losing streak. And that's 1-1 count. Here comes the pitch. It hits him. Did that hit Lindor? No, it didn't. How did he get out of the way of that? Why did you get hit with that? We needed that. He didn't get him. How did that miss his... Oh, boy. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. And that ball is a line drive past the first baseman. It goes into the outfield. Is Lindor staying at first base? He stays at first, but the Mets get a man on base. I haven't done this in a while because I don't even know. There you go. It's been a while. It's going to bring up Young. Right past Harper, but it hit the side, and unlucky break for the Mets. That could have went down the line for a double, and it hit the stanchion and came out. Are they checking to see if that's a fair ball? Or is that a double? Did it go out of stands? What are they checking for? Yeah, right. What are they checking? If it's you can't check that for a fair ball. You got to check that for a maybe it's a double. Maybe it went out of play. Because you cannot check a ground ball fair or foul. I'm sorry. The Mets are trying to see if it's going to be a double. I don't know. You got me on this one. Nope, it's a single. It's only a single, not a double. Anyway, is Young coming up? Young is the one with the RBI in the single. He's the only one with the RBI tonight with the Mets. He's played awesome in the field, but we need him to play awesome a home run. That would be nice. He does have power, and Young is up, and here we go. Here's the last hope for the Mets. Yeah, right? That's a strike call, swinging, 0-1. It doesn't look, it just doesn't look, I mean, what are you going to do? It doesn't look like their night. I mean, that should have went down the line and it didn't go. It hit the side. Who's Uncle June? Who's that? Mets are challenging, and it's going to be overturned. So the Mets keep their challenge. It's now 1-1. Good challenge. It's a 1-1 count. Lindor on first. Next pitch is a ball, 2-1. He's a bum. Get rid of the manager. Oh boy, we got problems, man. We can't. We're trying to win. We can't. I don't know. Maybe it's not the managers, man. 2-1 count, and that ball is bounced, saved by. It's like a goalie save by JT Realmuto. It's 3-1 right now. On deck batter would be A.J. Ewing. Oh, man, this is getting nuts, man. Bring back Mendoza. And a timeout. Now, this is for you. I got to get it. Where is it? That's for Gary. Bring back Mendoza, right? Mendoza's watching this. He's probably saying, lose the game. Lose the game. And that swung on and fouled back. We got a 3-2 count here. The Mets are, this is their last, down to their last strike. Oh my God, I don't understand this, man. The 3-2 count. And here's the pitch, and it's called a strike 3. He's going to challenge it. He can't challenge it? He challenged it, but I think it's a strike 3, guys. I really do. It's strike 3, and the Phillies beat the Mets. Oh, wow. The streak goes to 7. The Phillies hold on and win 2-1. So Green is got to keep a record of Green. He's 0-1 as an interim manager as the Mets. The Phillies snap a 10-game losing streak at Citi Field. Their first win since the 20th September 2024. September 20th. Unbelievable how this game should have been the Mets, because the home run by Soto would have won the game for us. But that unbelievable catch by Hill gives the Phillies the victory, really. Final, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left, and that's it. I'm telling you right now, the kid, Zach Thornton, pitched a hell of a game. They got to think about him for a next start. I think that Green should burn all of. If it's not Green, then if it's Green, he better burn all those books that he's looking at, because Mendoza's books are no good. Unless it's, like I said, unless David Stern's calling the game. Anyway, unfortunately, the Mets losing streak is going the way it was going last time, way before they were going to think about a manager change. They're now 7 games. Their longest of the year is 12. So we're not that far from that. And they got the Phillies 2 more games. Just saying. Unbelievable. Didn't expect it to end like that way, but unfortunately, it did. It did. Duran gets another save. He's only blown 1 this year. Oh, boy. I mean, what are you going to do, guys? Don't know. You don't know what's going on with this team. Seriously, something's got to happen, man. This is just getting bad. Getting bad. It's getting bad. It's gonna have to be like I said. It's gonna be after a whole new team, man. We're gonna be looking like a whole new team, and it's probably gonna happen. It's just there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, I do too, but you know what? It's just not. It looks to me like Green came down from the offices. He was told he had to do it, and Stearns is taking over the whole. That's what I'm thinking. That's my opinion. I think Stern is running the team. So there you go. Because it looked like the same stuff that we saw with Mendoza. And I tell you right now, Mendoza is smiling wherever he is, saying, "I told you, it wasn't me." So that's it, guys. Like I said, I will not be doing the Met game tomorrow because I need to have my sanity for a little bit. I've done like the last. Well, I got to put the loss here, so there you go, another one. I got to make my calendar shows all the Met losses this June. Just when you thought that the month wouldn't get worse, they were terrible in May, and now they're bad in June. So they were close. They were close. They had a 2-1 game with the Phillies. They didn't get blown out. So, yeah, you got to give that, right? Got to give them something, right? Anyway, that's the 7th loss in a row since the Phillies beat them. I don't know what's going on. I'm not doing tomorrow's game. I'm going to pick a game for, like I said, it's called the Saturday afternoon game, and I don't really need to worry about who wins or loses that game. I just have a good time. So if you want to join me, I'll have it up on my YouTube channel. You'll know what game that will be. But I'll be back for more. Hopefully, maybe the Mets will win tomorrow, make it a rubber game for Sunday, and we have something to cheer about. Hopefully. If not, that means that if they lose tomorrow, we'll be doing the trying to stop the streak at 8. So we'll find out. I don't know. It's just whatever. We got one thing. Well, we got two things. We got Peterson gone the day before, the same day, and Mendoza. So it's there somewhere. We just don't know where it is right now. But thanks, guys. I appreciate it. You guys have a great night. Gary, as always, buddy, if I don't talk to you tomorrow, Sunday, I will be doing a Met game, all right? All right, guys. I am done. I'm just going to sit here. Maybe the Alonso's still playing. I'll check him out and think about what would have been with the Mets. I do appreciate it, guys. You guys have a great night, and I will see you on the other side. And like I said, don't be strangers for tomorrow night. I will put that up. Thank you very much, guys. And let's go, Mets.